Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live with our very special guest. It is Amanda from Indonesia and, sorry, Bali. We like to say Bali because Bali is more popular, right?
Nobody thinks that Bali is in Indonesia, right? So we might as well just say Bali and keep it real.
Amanda in Bali. How you doing today, Amanda?
I'm doing good. It's actually, can you believe we're actually having a meeting on here and it's not morning? Because
I know.
we're usually having a meeting at Sunday morning, right?
Oh, it's morning for
But
me.
night.
It's morning for me. It's night for you.
No, for me, it's like 11 p.m. Saturday night.
So 11 p.m. on a Saturday night, and we're going to talk about how in 1 week, we did a video a week ago when you did your first week of trading on Forex, and you went from 500 to 5,500, which is spectacular. Just spectacular. Like, congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
This week comes, and we talked about it, and what was your goal for this week, first of all? Like, what was your goal?
I wanted to get to 10K this week, but I wasn't banking on it. Like, I just thought, I'm going to try to get there, but I didn't want to push it because I know me and I know that if I push it, I'm just going to make mistakes. Like, if I pressure myself, I'm not going to be in the right mindset. So in the inside, I was like, I want to do 10, but I kind of had a feeling it was going to take me like a couple more weeks to get there.
And it took you 1 day?
$20,166.
So
what?
So you've been trading now for 8 days because there was a couple of days you didn't trade because whatever the market wasn't good or whatever. So there was 8 days that you've actually traded, and you started with $500, and you're now at over 20,000 US. How the heck did you do that?
I don't know. Like, okay, so
you don't know.
It was crazy. I traded every day. Like, you remember the first week? There was only those 3 days that I traded, and I did demo a couple days because I just didn't know about those 2 days. But this week I traded all 5 days. And I just was on a mad mission to collect pips. I didn't change my lot size, which is why I thought that it was going to take me like a couple weeks. Because like I said, I know the progress. Like, I can see the progress and I'm not in a hurry. So I was just like, I'm just going to do what I'm doing and tweak my strategy a little bit more because I'm still new. And then we'll see how it goes. And then 5 days of trading, I'm still mind blown. Like, we had a lot, and like a lot of times when we have like our sessions, we have these big explosions where you can catch like so many pips, but all week there was no explosions.
None.
They're just like 10 pips here, 10 pips there. Like, it was like 10 pips, like every half hour or so. 15 minutes, half hour, 10 pips. And they were adding up, and I was like sending you progress reports at the end of every night, like, holy snap. And then yesterday came, and I was at like 14. Where did I start yesterday?
14,000.
14.
14,000.
So I was already mind blown that I was over 10. And I said to you, I'm just going to trade a little bit more because I'm tired, and I will be happy if I make like 17. And you were like, 17 sounds like a big number. And then
I was happy if you just took it to 50. And I was like, oh, it's, a slow day. You're at 14. Take it to at least 15 for the week. That would be awesome. 5,000 to 15.
And I thought so too. And then my friend who joined us that was trading with us in Antoine's session. And then Antoine was kind of tired. Nothing was really going crazy. He signed off, and Johnny was like, can you still trade with me? And so we're on my WhatsApp, and I'm just like messaging him like, oh, I just sold this, and I'm sending him screenshots. And then suddenly I was so close. Like, I was at like 19. And then I'm like, okay, wow, where did that come from? And then I sent you a photo, and I'm like, this is it. It's as far as I can get. I can't cross the line. I don't want to overtrade because that's a struggle for me. I'm like, I'm just going to go to bed. And then again, I look at my screen, fireworks. It's like, fireworks. So I was like, all right, I think I can cross the line. And it was like 20 minutes. I made that like last $1,000 in my 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God.
And you know, guys, I'm going to tell you guys something. So Amanda caught 600 pips.
Last night.
600 pips.
How does that even happen?
That's not easy.
No.
Antoine always says Antoine's a beast, guys. And Antoine, we learned from Antoine. Amanda and myself learned the price trap from Antoine. And we trade with Antoine. Antoine always says his goal is 50 pips a day, which is huge. With a 1.00 lot, you could be making $500 a day. Literally just copy trading Antoine. Amanda caught 600 pips in one day. And then she's like, and when I'm talking to her, she's like, this is so easy. I'm like, no, it's not easy. You're just really good at it. Like, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. It's not easy, Amanda. It's not. You're just really good at it. But the beautiful thing about this is if you can do it, you can teach anybody. Right?
It actually feels so good. Like, or one of our friends, like Sabrina today, we have this one friend who just decided to trade Forex with us. And she's been trading for years. And we're going to have a Zoom call today. And I was just going to go over some like training and some stuff with her. And on the inside, at first, I was feeling kind of insecure because I'm like, I've only been doing this for 2 weeks, and she's been trading futures for ages, and she's like, oh, this crazy success. And I'm like, I was just a stock trader. And we know what stocks are right now, right? So it's like, oh, a little bit feeling funny. But then after, I'm like, it is actually, we can teach so many people this because we just honed on to something that is not that difficult to learn. Like, yeah, I have some experience in stocks, but this has not been that difficult. Like, I really think that it's not really that hard to teach people. And I'm still mind blown. You know, I'm mind blown because I just didn't even expect that. I thought I was going to have like 75, 8 grand by the end of the week, but that happened.
Oh, wow. Antoine's on here watching.
Antoine!
Yo, shout out to Antoine. That's our guy, man.
He is. And you know what? Last night, Antoine, God bless him, we caught heaps of pips with Antoine. Like, heaps of pips with Antoine last night. And he was just, like, breaking in gold, too. Like, there was no tomorrow.
He called gold perfectly. He called gold perfectly for the whole room. He called it at 1737. It went to 1747. He called it perfectly. And then he was trading with, shout out to you, Antoine, man. You're a beast, bro. And he was trading... And he was trading with Demo just for fun. He did 8 trades and made $118,000.
I saw that. You shared that photo, and I was like, sorry, Antoine, you shared your screenshot.
That's not normal.
Yeah, I was like, you are such a beast.
Antoine, I'm going to make you a moderator here, bro. You could be a moderator in the channel. You got a wrench.
Well, I'm going to come in. I want to see what you guys are saying. I always miss the live chat.
Yeah, there's a couple questions here. People asking you. Someone asked... where do you have your broker? I just told them you're with Hugo's Way. Is that correct?
Yeah. I'm going to stay with Hugo's Way for a bit. Just because I still have a small account. Like, 20K is still small. And I don't want to get stuck in paying all these extra fees. And I love having this 500-to-1 leverage because it just lets me ball out, even though I'm not a baller yet. So that's why I'm still with them. I'll get a little more legit in the future. But, like, I'm still new.
Well, I personally think that we should always trade with Antoine because there's going to be days. There's going to be days where we won't trade with him, and then he's trading at night. So maybe during the days we're going to be trading on our own until we find other people we can trade with, like Kimberly Torres, guys who made $6 million last year trading Forex. One of our mentors.
It's only her 4th year or something. Isn't it only her 4th year?
I'm not sure exactly how many years she's been doing it. She's doing it for a few years, but she made $6 million last year trading Forex. That's pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
And then there's Dr. K that I'm hopefully going to have on our show. And she turned $40 into over $1 million. I think she turned it to $3 million or some ridiculous number. So you've seen these success stories. You've heard them. Now you're becoming one. Now you've become one yourself. Now, we were talking yesterday. I want to share this, guys. Do you think by the end of this year that you can make $1 million trading Forex? Guys, did you just see that?
I have a feeling I'm going to make $1 million well before the end of the year.
Oh my goodness. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
My first week, I went from 500 to 5,500. And in my second week, I went from 5,500 to 20,100. And I didn't change my lot sizes. So it means that something's kicking in, you know? Like, I just realized I've been studying like a mad freak, right? So I'm like, obviously I'm catching on to something. And then Antoine's support honestly means so much to me because like last night, I was a nervous trader last night. Like I was actually nervous. And I said it to Antoine at one point because I said, we were selling everything, right? Do you remember we were selling all the GBPs and they're all going down, going down, going down. And I was just starting to get nervous. I was like, at some point, this is going to turn around and I don't want to get caught in that. Like I don't want it to catch me. And here I was in my zone doing my own thing. And then I just feel like I needed my friend to come for me. I just said to Antoine, I'm like, Antoine, do you get nervous when it's like this? Like, are you? And he's like, yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like
obviously,
so good to not feel alone in
when
this.
you're in a
Like,
trade and it goes the wrong way, it's one of the worst feelings ever in this. It's like terrible. When you see your money disappearing, it's a terrible thing. How do you handle that, Amanda? How do you deal with that? Like, you have to take losses, right?
Yeah, you have to.
So how often do you lose? What would you say is your winning percentage?
Probably still about 85%.
So you are taking losses. And guys, the losses are the key here because sometimes things can go the wrong way. And if you don't take that loss and cut it before it's too late, she could be losing the whole $6,000 she made on one trade.
You can lose your whole account.
Yeah.
You can lose your whole account. So when you study these charts, you'll see like, yeah, if you're following them in the momentum and you're doing good, but if something turns around on you and it goes up 100 pips, you're going to be down $1,000 in your account if you have a 1.0 lot size. I'm not cool with that. Like, I'm not cool with that. So you got to count your losses. Like I was telling my friend this yesterday, who's new training with us. And I said it 2 days in a row, this guy got lucky because he was like, oh, you know, it didn't go my way. It'll turn around. And I was like, it's not going to turn around. Cut it loose. Call it a mistake. Mistakes are okay. You're going to have more wins. He didn't cut it loose and it turned around for him. But like I said to you, I'm like, that's not going to keep happening. And the world is going to show him a lesson. Like you have to just say, you know what? I lost $100 on a mistake, but I'm going to get $200 back when I regroup and realize what I'm doing wrong. So make mistakes. Just analyze them. That's life. We all make mistakes. Just analyze it.
And what would you say is the biggest reason why you're having so much success? Would you say it's because you've done the studying? And would you say that that is the key to people really understanding the basics? They need to go through the academy training first?
100%. Because, well, you know, I've been trading for a long time. Like, I've traded stocks for 10 years. And that was part of the reason why it took me so long to get in here, because I didn't think the learning curve would be that big. But it actually was a learning curve. Like, it was a big learning curve. And I did the studies. Like, I did the 1 to 400 series, and I've actually gone back and done it again. Because the first time, some of it just goes over your head. And then you come in the live sessions with Antoine, and you're like, oh, you know, I got this. But then things just still aren't clicking. And you got to go back in and do it again, because everyone learns at their own pace. So I've done them all twice now. And I think that that's what's helped me like level up a bit. And then after doing them again, you start to see more things that you didn't see before. And then you go back in again and dig in a little bit deeper, you know? So yeah, you have to. I've seen people that have come in our lives and they're like, oh, I'm not getting this. I'm not. But it's only because they're only trying to copy people, not trying to learn and translate that into real life. So yeah, you have to study.
So guys, so Amanda trades with Antoine, but then when Antoine's not live, she also trades on her own. I also trade with the team. So we work as a unit and we do Zoom calls. So if you guys would like to learn, we literally just hop on Zoom and we show you guys how to mark up the charts on Webull, how to do trades, how to look at the candlesticks, how to look at the currency strength meter to see which currencies are stronger, which ones are weaker. And all we're doing is we're looking for weakness and strength. So for example, If the Great Britain pound is strong and the US dollar is weak, the GBPUSD will go up. If the Great Britain pound is weak, the US dollar is strong, the GBP will go down. This week, we saw the Great Britain pound get annihilated. Like, it just went down all week. So if you're just taking it down all week, you're making easy money. You go with the flow. You go with the flow of the river. You don't go against the flow of the river. You go with the flow of the river. Is that what you do? You don't look for trend reversals. You're more momentum trading, correct?
Yeah. Trade reversals to me are just like suicide. If you're waiting for a reversal, like, just go hang yourself right now, because it's just not going to happen.
So you're just always momentum trading. You're not trying to wait for something that's gone up to come back down. You're more momentum trading. You see it's going up, you're going up. You see it's going down, you're going down.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we're learning in the academy. Like, last night, like, I'm not, as you know, like, we've been sharing what we're seeing and what we're learning with other people in our team. So we've been having these, like, small sessions to tutor people. Everybody knows we're kind of new. We don't know everything, but we obviously know something, because something's working. What I think is that, like, I was trying to explain to my friend yesterday. I was like, okay, I'm looking at this chart. I'm positive this is going to be a sell. I've analyzed the crap out of it, and I just know. And my friend is like, I don't think so. I'm putting in a buy. And I'm like, but I see something. Like, I know that I see this. And I said, I'm in. I put in myself. So 20 seconds later, 100 pips down. But did you see that? Because that's what we're learning in the academy. Like, I'm learning to see things, but I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what the name for it is, but I know I see it.
Well, you're talking about the Elliott waves. Mm-hmm. You're talking about the Fibonacci retracement. You're using the fibs. Okay, well, let's talk about the fibs, because you've been all over the fibs.
I love the fibs.
So let's talk about that. And you learn that in the academy too, guys. They teach you about Fibonacci retracement. They teach you about Elliott waves. They teach you about trend lines. They teach you how to become a much better trader. So it mind boggles me when people say, oh, I did the training. What's a pip? It's in the training, so you clearly didn't do the training. So do the training first. Do the work if you actually want to win. If you don't do the work, you're not going to win. Right. Put in the work.
Like, we talk a lot about doing these live sessions. Like, yeah, we're trading live together every day. We're trading with Antoine most days. We talk about, like, you know, you can copy trade when you're new and you don't have to know your own. You can copy trade. But the point is that don't you want to be responsible for your own decisions? Like, we didn't join this academy so we could just trade as a group, because we could do that randomly. We joined the academy to get real education. And I think, like, I grew up in a generation where people didn't teach you to trade. You had to know somebody who taught you to trade. Like, my friend's dad taught me to trade, you know? You had to know someone who did it. And we just, like, came along this little blessing that was like, oh my God, look, I'm going to teach you all these things that you've not learned in 10 years of trading. Now, like, it's such a level up. I don't even know. Like, I'm just shocked. I told you, I didn't even know all the stocks went up last night. So you told me this morning. I had no idea, because I just didn't care. I didn't. I still really don't.
Now, you have been in the academy for 5 weeks?
Yeah, 5 weeks now. Oh, yeah, it was a month last week.
5 weeks, guys. So Amanda's been in the academy for 5 weeks. She did her training in, what, a week? Take you a week to go through it?
Well, the first week I did all the training, but I went back and did it again. So,
but it took you about a week to blast through it, right? So anyone that wants to learn, the training's not that long. It's mostly videos, small little tests, and they even give you the answers on the tests. So it's like an open book test. So it's more for training. It's not about proving you wrong on a test and testing you. It's more about just giving you the answers so you're learning. And so you did the training for a week, and then you did demo trading for 2 weeks, correct?
Yeah. And I made so many mistakes.
How important was that? Because we have so many members that will do demo, but then there's these 1 or 2 people that want to come in day one with real money, and we don't like it because it's highly risky. Now, if you've been trading Forex before, that's different. If you've traded Forex before, like Cole, you know, he's from Jamaica, joined our team. Shout out to Cole, man. Awesome guy. Super nice guy, super awesome
Okay.
guy. And Cole was already doing Forex. So he joined, and his very first day he traded with Antoine, and his very first day in the academy he caught 22 pips. His second day in the academy he traded with Antoine. His very second day in the academy he caught 30 pips. So
I know.
It's amazing that people can literally join this academy with an experience in Forex, come in and have immediate results on their very first day. But I wouldn't tell anybody to do that right away. I think it makes more sense, guys, do the training, do demo for at least 2 weeks. Master demo, crush demo. And once you can master demo and crush demo and have good results, then you're ready to go live. And if you've got good results with demo, it's going to be exactly the same thing with live. You just got to create good habits with demo. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I blew everyone starts their demo with like 100K. That is so not realistic unless you actually have 100K. And if you do, please don't put that in your very first Forex account.
Exactly.
But unless you have 100K and you're dumb enough to put that in your very first trade account, don't even go there, because that's what it gives you automatically. Not realistic. Because like I've had friends who've traded on demo with this 100K account, and you can make any mistake you want with 100K, and you're probably still going to live for a couple weeks. But if you get into like a realistic zone, like if you think, oh, I wanted my original investment to be a 5K account. But what I did was I tried a 1K demo. So I did a 1K demo and I blew it in 2 trades, 30 minutes. And I had to grow $240 to $1,000 before I let myself do it again. And that's something I'll never forget. And it was torturous. Like I remember you saying to me, because I was just like freaking out. You're like, Amanda, it's demo. Don't freak out. It's not real money, but it's like, it feels real. All these mistakes feel so real. And I just can't imagine how much more terrible that would have been if it was real money. You know, it took me days to like get over the stress of the fact that I just lost $750 in 30 minutes.
Well, yeah.
Because I thought it was doing good.
Well, that's how you learn, right? That's how you learn. And you got to go through. And that's why I want everyone to start on demo, because I want you to feel the losses and see what it's like. I want you to take losses.
Oh, demo or not, you feel it.
Of course.
If people think it's not real, it's absolutely real. Like all the trades are exactly the same. They're like completely simmed. All the stress is the same because you still want to hit your goal. Like you still want to hit your goal. So you still get like the same nervous, the same sweaty hands. It's real.
Amanda, I got a couple questions here. Let's bang them off.
Oh, yeah.
Mohammed says, what was her biggest gains and loss? What was your biggest gain on one trade?
One of my trades was almost 600.
So your biggest trade was 600 and your biggest loss 150?
Yeah, 150 has been my loss. I won't go more than 150 at a loss.
So the biggest loss you'll take is 15 pips at 1.00 lot, which is $150. She's not prepared to take a bigger loss than that. And that's why you won't use more. And Amanda uses, the next question is, what is your lot size on the $500 you started with? What lot size did you use?
I shouldn't say it in public because it's not good risk management and it's very not recommended, but I was feeling pretty good. Because don't forget, I tried a $1,000 demo 6 days in a row. I doubled my 1,000. So by that point, I was feeling like, okay, I think I'm not throwing spaghetti at the wall anymore. I think I'm on to something. So I did some of my lot sizes were a 0.5 when I wasn't like 100% sure. And then some of them I did a 1.0.
Awesome.
And then all last week I did nothing but 1.0. I tried a couple 1.5s, but I was so nervous that it was affecting my decision making. Like I'm not ready for that. So 1.0.
Question from Amanda, what was your biggest challenge when you first started trading demo? Charts. What do you mean? Mm-hmm. What do you mean charts?
Getting my perfect entries, because I was used to trading stocks where I just felt like trading stocks, I could buy something. If it's not a perfect entry, I don't expect to get paid for a week or two sometimes anyways. So I didn't have to be as honed in. Like I had to be kind of on it, but not as honed in. And so that was my biggest challenge, was honing in that, where am I going to get my maximum pips with minimal loss? That was my biggest challenge. So trying to find that like honed in zone, and I'm still trying to perfect that. I got a lot of work to go. but I'm getting there.
There's a question from Dynamic Beast. Let's say you join the academy and want to trade live with Antoine in 2 weeks. Can you do that? Yeah. You guys,
you can join the academy today and trade with us on Monday.
Sunday. Well, so Monday is my Sunday. Monday is my Sunday. So on Sunday, the market opens, guys, and we'll be trading as a team.
Right. And we trade as a team.
Antoine, once in a while on Sunday, might just pop up and go live, right? Like sometimes he just goes live. We don't expect it, but he does. Gives us a bonus session. But usually Antoine is live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So whether you join the academy and are trading live or demo right away, you're going to be able to come to the sessions with Antoine and all 150 mentors that are live so that you can just learn. And that's how everybody learns. And then once you get comfortable doing trades, putting the trades on your phone or on your computer, using the MetaTrader. And guys, download MetaTrader now. Download MetaTrader 4. Download MetaTrader 5. Start playing in the Matrix and start getting comfortable now. It's free. And then once you join the academy, you'll already kind of have an idea what we're doing. And watch the videos. We even streamed a session with Antoine last week for 4.5 hours. We were live for 4.5 hours catching pips last week, and we streamed it. Antoine's like, Rich, you want to go live on YouTube? Let's go. I'm like, oh, okay. Boom. We went live, and we streamed it for 4.5 hours. And some people joined and were like, Rich, the only reason why I joined is because you streamed that, and I got a chance to see it. And it's so cool that you guys are just fully transparent, and people were winning, and it's awesome. And I'm like, yeah, this is what we do every day. It is so damn cool that we're in a pandemic.
When I actually went back and watched that, I saw that somebody said on there, I really like the camaraderie that you guys have. And honestly, I do too. Like, that's why I love our sessions with Antoine. Like, we just have like a bunch of people doing all the same thing. We all just want to rise above, and everyone in there is humble. Like, we can trade live all the time. Like, during any session, like New York, London, all the major sessions, there's those like amazing traders who, you know, millions of dollars, and they put it all on the line and they share it all with you. But I like our Antoine sessions because we're just like, you know, it's kind of like in a more intimate group. We're all kind of tight. But I think the nice thing too is that like you and I have been spending time with like new people in our group too. Like I spent 3 hours with somebody this morning just saying, okay, well, you know, you got to do the education, but here's what I've been seeing. So try and look out for this. So try and look. So we're still spending like side time with people and not just like, oh, join and come in this group on Monday. Like if you join this weekend, we'll get you ready for Monday.
Awesome.
I got them. I'm in quarantine.
Justin's asking, Amanda, where have you been? Come back to Telegram.
No, I can't get in my Telegram, Justin.
She got signed out.
So
she got signed out.
My new phone, and my broken phone is the one that has Telegram. And Telegram will not let me sign in to my new phone.
She can't get in. She can't get in, guys.
So you know what? If you want to talk to me, just come join the academy, and you can talk to me every day. No, I'm just kidding. Justin, I miss you. You're a legend, but you really need to get over here because you're like losing parts of your life not joining this.
Justin loves cannabis stocks. He can't get past it.
I love Justin. I know Justin will slaughter this. Like,
oh, I know.
I called him one day while my other phone was still working. Give him my WhatsApp after, and he can download WhatsApp even if he doesn't use it. But honestly, I told him, you're going to slaughter this because he's like so brilliant at seeing things like this. Like,
analytics.
By the way, Rich, did you tell him we were talking about CanTab yesterday?
No, I didn't.
So big. But the point is, Justin knows how much money I have invested in CanTab, and he knows that I'm up probably, about 60% right now? And I got a lot of money invested in CanTab, I'm just going to tell you that. But I don't care about it, because I'm probably going to make more than that next week.
So
no, for real though.
Oh, I know it's real. I know. It's just you just make it look way too easy, man. It's crazy. Romeo is asking, what is your favorite pairs?
I actually didn't say this out loud until today, but when I was treating Sabrina today, I realized something. Yeah. I realized when I said out loud that GBPUSD is my favorite pair. Only because I've started to use that as a compass for all the other pairs. So I have like 6 to 9 charts open that I'm looking at, like 6 to 9 pairs that I'm looking at during every sesh. But GBPUSD is my compass. And then I just make sure that all the rest of my pairs either have a GBP or a USD in it. And I think that's how I was scooping up so many pips. Because I'm like, oh, if the USD is getting strong, then all my 5 other pairs that have a USD in it, well, I'm going to collect a bunch of pips on it. And that's how it was going. But I do use GBPUSD as my compass. Just realized that today.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I also like the GBP.
Yeah, Antoine just said the same thing.
Yeah, and that's Antoine's favorite, the GBPUSD, and it's Peter's favorite.
I know why that's Antoine's favorite, because I just realized it this morning when I said it out loud.
And it's Peter's favorite. It's Antoine's favorite. It's my favorite. I like the GBPUSD and I like the EURUSD. The EURUSD is the #1 traded pair with liquidity in the world, and the GBPUSD is #2. So I like the liquid pairs that have the most potential movement. But honestly, I really don't care. I like whatever's moving, honestly.
Yeah, well, I like whatever's moving too, but I find if you watch that one, you know what all the others are doing, right? Like, I love the chefs. I love the JPY.
The chefs are so good. GBP Chef is, I think GBP Chef is one of your favorites.
It pays so much, right?
It's like, so good.
The hit movement in it is cool. But I figure, I know, if you watch the GBPUSD, you know what the others are doing. Then that's why when I see movement in that, I'm just like, I know I can pull up 5 other charts and they're going to look almost exactly the same. And like I showed Sabrina that this morning, I'm like, look at, last night I was trading this one, and I knew I was going to collect the same amount of pips. So I showed her the chart from GBPUSD, GBP Chef, and GBP JPY, and I just lined them up, one on top of each other. They looked exactly the same. And I pulled all those pips off.
Like, there was multiple times this week where we're in the group chat, and I'm like, guys, all the GBP pairs are selling off. And literally, they're all going down. It's like too easy. You just sell them all. GBP Chef, GBP USD, GBP AUD, GBP JPY, GBP NZD. They all going down. You know?
Yeah.
Sell. It's so simple.
It's like some of them took us a couple hours to collect those pips, but it was like full-on action all the time. We like get 10 pips, and then you like focus on the retrace, and then a retrace, and like quick in for another 10 or 12 pips. Focus on the retrace. It was just so exciting. Like, honestly, stocks are just boring to me. I told you they're my parking lot now. They're so boring to me because first of all, in stocks, you have to have a lot of money to make money in stocks. So I just put $500 in a Forex account.
I remember saying to you, because guys, this is a funny story, because Amanda was so angry. She wanted to put 3,500 day one. She was so angry she could only put in 500. She had the money. She just was having problems because she's in Bali as a Canadian, and they gave her all kinds of issues with her credit card.
They frauded me out.
They frauded
me out. They're like, no, you can't put any money in. And I call my bank, and they're like, well, there's nothing wrong on our end. It's them. And they're like, no. And then I was shattered. I was like, I just did all this work and all this studying, and I was really looking forward to going in hard. I've done all the hard work. I want to go in with real money. And then you were just like, just try it and grow it. You could do it. And now I'm just like, guess what? I'm over it. Like, I'm really so over it. Oh, yeah, I was going to read some messages. Oh, it's so nice you have so many people in here.
I'm just sending your email address. I'm sending your
Saturday night.
I'm sending your email address to Justin because he wants you to add him on WhatsApp.
Ah, cool. Okay, cool. Can we use email addresses on WhatsApp?
I gave him your email address, and I'm telling him to email you because everyone's been trying to contact you on Telegram. So we've had multiple people saying they've been trying to contact you on Telegram, and you're not responding. I guess Antoine tried to reach out to you. One of our members, Pamela Parsons, who's interested in joining the Academy, is saying she's going to email you, so maybe check your email. She said she reached out to you, but you didn't respond, and I guess it's because you weren't on Telegram. So,
I'm so sorry.
Pamela, when you join, I would love to have you work with Amanda. You can join her team directly. You guys can join Amanda's team directly, guys. Like, she is killing it, okay? If I was a new person and I wanted to join someone's team, I would join Amanda. I'm not kidding. She just
There's a
made
lot of faith in me.
40 times your money in 8 days. Yeah. I was telling Johnny, who's working with you, I was like, Johnny, and Johnny's with Amanda in Bali, and Johnny's messaging me, and he's like, Amanda's doing really good. I'm like, Johnny, that's an understatement. 40 times your money in 8 days. Like, you're in Bali with her. You need to figure out what she's doing, buddy. Like, I'm in Canada, and I wish I could be trading with Amanda. I would sit there quietly like a mouse, and I would just say, can I copy your trades, Amanda?
Yeah, I know.
Can I trade $500 into 20 grand in 8 days, Amanda?
Can I? When I'm trading, the door gets locked. Nobody is coming over. I'm like, I'll talk to you on Zoom. I'll talk to you on WhatsApp. But you can't sit beside me because I'm going to lose my focus because I talk too much. That's obvious. But honestly, though, I think we have such a good team and we have such good vibes and we have so many people in our group that are so willing to teach everybody what they've learned. And I'm actually starting to like the fact that I like sharing this with people. Like, I'm actually starting to. I thought that I just wasn't patient. I thought that I wasn't a teacher. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited. And then, like, this morning, I spent like 3 hours with Sabrina. I was supposed to be just like a quick little Zoom. 3 hours we were on, and we just went through so much stuff together. And it felt like I felt good. Like, it felt really empowering to be able to, I don't know, share all this coolness because it's so cool.
What makes it so different? Like, a lot of people are going to look at, like, Forex and be like, what's so different? Why is it so good? Or why is it so better? Like, what makes it different? For someone that doesn't know Forex, why is this different? Why is this so lucrative? How come it's so explosive? Like, what is the difference between this and stocks? Like, you've been a stock trader for 10 years. I've been a stock trader for 13 years. And this to me is like stocks on steroids, kind of. Because
it is, right?
You can make money, guys, every day. Up and down. You can make money in a recession. You can make money in a depression. You can make money in a market crash. You can make money in any scenario, right? And we also are not going to get reversed out of our stocks. We're not going to have companies go bankrupt because you're dealing with the Canadian dollar. You're dealing with the US dollar.
Choose how much you can handle losing.
Correct.
You get to choose.
Correct.
When you trade stocks, you can wake up in the morning and lose. Well, Rich, there's 2 stocks that you and I are still sleeping with that we lost 90% when we had no say in it.
Zenibus.
No say in it. This, I'm only doing $150 at a time. And then I can step back, have a meditation, wonder what I did wrong, cry a minute, and then come back and start again. And I've only lost $120, not $100,000. That is actually real numbers, by the way. Real numbers, I just admitted to you. So yeah, no. But this is exciting every day. Like, so I did yesterday was a really good day. Like, an exceptional and mind blown, really super proud, but it was a really good day. That whole week was a slow week, and I still made 10K during the slow week. I guarantee you, if I open my trading account right now, yeah, I'm sure Cantab paid me well, but it's been paying me over the whole month that I haven't looked at it. So yeah, it's so much more exciting. And it's just like we just have such a good team. Oh, I just saw Mohammed, just Antoine and Rich make 100. I've been doing about 2,000 a day on average.
Yeah, 2,500 a day. Do the math. 20 grand divided by 8 days is about 2.5 grand a day. That's not bad.
That was my average.
That's not bad. That's if you average that next week, that'll be a $12,500 week. Nothing wrong with that. You could use an extra 50 grand a month,
right?
Starting with $500.
I have a lot more money than this in stocks, and I know that it's not going to pay me that next week. Like, I know it's not going to pay me that next week. So I don't know. I'm still mind blown. I still wish that I didn't spend the last 10 years of my life trading stocks. Because like I told you, had I have done this 10 years ago, I'd be sitting at Warren Buffett's table right now.
But that training that you did for 10 years doing stocks, I believe has really helped you in Forex. And I believe it's one of the reasons why you've picked it up so quickly. Because it really isn't that easy, guys. There are people that find it easy. Like Peter. Yeah. It was easy, right? Amanda, it's been easy. Antoine, for him now, it's really easy. But it's not that easy for everybody. Kimberly Torres, she finds it easy. Dr. K finds it easy. We found many mentors in this academy who feel like it's easy. The beautiful thing about this academy is you don't have to be a superstar. If you put in the work and you actually watch and learn and copy trade, you can be successful too. Just copy trading Antoine, copy trading Amanda, copy trading Kimberly Torres, copy trading Dr. K. Tomorrow, I'm going to be interviewing Randy Webb,
I'm excited for that.
And I'm excited for it because I'm just a huge fan. And he's a Chairman 25, which means he's making at least $25K a month in residual income because of the size of his organization, which pretty spectacular, 25,000 US a month. That's where I want to be. And you got to have, I think, at least 2,500 members to be at that level. And I'm going to get a chance to interview him tomorrow. So if you guys want to learn more about the growth of the business, we're talking about the trading side of the business, but he's someone that not only does he trade at a high level, but he also has grown his organization and grown his academy to a very high level. I've been focused more on growing the team, building the team, and helping my new guys and girls like Amanda learn the business, get started, and start trading. And we've grown our organization and our team pretty fast. And we're almost at a Platinum 2000 level within the company. And our goal, and my personal goal, is to become a chairman so that we can really bring our organization and put it on the map. Because we don't want to just be an average team in this academy. Right, Amanda?
We're not average.
No.
We work really hard, but we try to make sure that everybody else is doing the same thing. And I think we're not average. I know we're not average. But, like, I'm passionate about helping people do. Like, if I see something that you don't see yet, I want to help you see it. And you do the same thing. Like, honestly, I see Rich is constantly, like, one-on-oneing people, trying to help them. He's on the phone all day, every day, like, helping people. Like, I'll watch you grow, I'll help you grow. And that's the kind of, like, the cool environment that we have is, like, well, and we have so many other people in our group, like Ron, Shelby, Peter. Everybody's trying to, like, and like, Kool-Aid. Everybody's sharing what they see, and we're just all putting it into this beautiful little package that's just going to create a shit ton of millionaires this year.
Absolutely.
I know.
And you know what?
We're all seeing different things, and we're just able to put it together because we have time to spend with each other. I love it. We're like a little family.
Mohammed's asking, Rich, is your real name Rich or just the channel name? My real name is Richard. It's my real name. So, yeah.
His mom was brilliant.
Rich TV Live came from Richard. But as a young person who always was loving money, at 21, I started my own business and became my own boss at 21 and was doing really well. And it just kind of caught. And everyone started calling me Rich. And it just never left. So now, 21 years later, everybody calls me Rich. So yeah, you know, Rich TV Live has kind of evolved. Everyone calls it like my alter ego or something. But yeah, no, my name is Richard. But the funny part is my real name is actually Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Yeah, my real name, because my parents are Portuguese immigrants, my real name was Ricardo. And when I was in school and I was a kid, when I was really young, I was struggling with English because my parents were Portuguese immigrants and they were teaching me Portuguese, and I was learning how to speak Portuguese as a kid. That was my first language, and I was struggling with English. And I remember the teacher telling my parents, you know, he's kind of struggling with English, and then I kind of felt bad about it. So I started to focus more on speaking English, and my parents did too. And then my parents were just like, you know, Ricardo, and I was like, I don't like Ricardo. I want to be Richard. I remember at a young age. And then my parents were like, okay, fine. So then it just became Richard. It kind of stuck because I'm like, I'm not in Portugal. Why is my name Ricardo? So now I think Ricardo would have been way cooler. But I was young then. I didn't know. You know, I wasn't thinking about being cool. I was just thinking about fitting in. And Richard was the English name, right? So I just wanted to fit in. But yeah, my name is Richard.
But Rich works because, like, it just set you up for the rest of your life because that's, you know, where it's at.
I like it. It's funny because even when I talk to people, they're always like, can I call you Rich? Like, even when I'm, like, on the phone with, like, you're talking to Rogers or something, and I'm talking to, like, someone on the phone, And they're like, oh, is this Richard? I'm like, yeah. They're like, can I call you Rich? And I'm like, yeah, everyone calls me Rich. How'd you know that? You know, it's just weird. It's like a short version, I guess. What would you say is your goals now for the business? We've talked about money a lot, okay? But what would you say is your goals for the business? We talked about you making $1 million this year, and I believe that's very real for you. And I believe you will. And I kind of think that that's just practice and repetition. That's going to happen. But what are your goals for the business? Do you want to grow in this business? Like, do you have a goal of like becoming a chairwoman one day? Like, is that something that motivates you? Are you just like whatever happens, happens with building? Or are you excited about building? Do you have any goals with building? Or are you just more interested in making money and just like training people as they come in? Like, what are you thinking? Like, you know, you hear me, I'm like, I'm going to be a chairman. So, you know, my goals are very like concrete. I know exactly where I want to go with building in this business. I know exactly where I want to go. And guys, chairman is 10 grand a month US. There are people in this company, just so you know, that are chairman elite, like Alex Morton. You can follow him, Alex Morton Mindset on Instagram. He's making $1 million a month.
Is it $1 million? I thought it was like $500,000, but $1 million.
$1 million a month at 30 years old, doing this company for 5 years. So that's where I want to be. And if it's going to take me 5 years to make $1 million a month, then I'm good. Yeah, where do I sign? So there's people like Bryce Thompson, 24 years old, been in the company for 3 years. The guy's making $500,000 a month. So there's a lot of people in this academy that are building the academy, making a killing. So I've chosen to focus more on the building side as opposed to focusing on the trading side, because I just find that they're two different businesses and they're very difficult to do both. Would you agree?
Yeah, very difficult to do both. I tried it. Honestly, for me, I love how much like extra stuff you guys actually just said in the chat right now, because someone asked about the building, and I'm like, to me, it's like the company is saying, because I see how much time you put into training new people that come into our team, and I do as well. So to me, it seems like the building part and the getting paid for that, in my mind, seems like the company is compensating you for the extra work you're going to put in to bringing people in and, you know, to teaching them skills. So that's kind of how I look at it. It's like, you know, you just brought in all these people, and so you're getting like all this money, but you're really putting in the time to training them as well. So it's not like people don't just join and then you just say, oh, here's the academy, go for it. Like, you're getting all this support from the people who are on your team. And I know like people that I've taken on my team, I want to make sure that they win. I want everybody in our team to be a millionaire by the end of the year, you know? So I think about the team building as in, to me, it's just like they're paying you for what you already want to do to help people. So I'm not focused on bringing people in, but when people come in, I'm so focused on making sure that you're up to speed in the same level as we are, as quick as we can, right? Everybody learns at a different level, but I do feel that, I don't know, I just like helping people get to the same level and see the same things.
Guys, Amanda is so humble, but she's such a go-getter. When Amanda started, the first thing she was is like, I need 2 people because I want to trade for free.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want to pay that bill.
Bam! Within 2 weeks, she brought in 2 people. And are you trading for free, Amanda?
Hell yeah.
So let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about that for a second. So not only can you learn how to trade, not only can you trade on your own schedule, not only can you trade 6 days a week, 24 hours a day and make money whenever you want, not only can you do this part-time, not only can you copy trade, not only can you just do this whenever you feel like it, but on top of that, if you bring in 2 people, not 20, not 200, 2, you trade for free. Amanda brought in 2 people, and Amanda, what happened after that? When you said you went into your account one day, and what did it say?
I went into my account, and there was, because I thought I had to pay, and I hate paying bills. Like, I hate paying bills. I hate having commitments like that. I was like, oh, snap, you know, it came up on my calendar. It's like May 8th, you got to pay your bill. So I sign into my account, and I go to back office, and there was this little card that said, you're 2 and free, you don't pay till June something. And I was like, wish it up, right? Like the secret. I didn't want to pay the bill. And my friends, they want to make a shit ton of money as well. Sorry about my language. But so I didn't have to pay my bill. And 2 of my friends are learning to change their life. So I'm excited. And actually, I'm kind of grateful because I don't really have a lot of time for my friends right now. Like, all I want to do is this. I just want to learn as much as I can. I want to study with as much as people as I can and absorb as much as I can. And I don't have time for my friends. I only want to do this. So I'm just like, if you want to do what we're doing and change your life story, come in and I'll have all the time in the world for you. But if you just don't want to change your story right now, because I know everyone's story is kind of not good for the most part, they come be part of the exciting stuff and grow with us. And then I have all the time in the world because we're all here together. And then if you're not, I just can't do that right now. Like, I'm on a mission. It's a big one. So I'm really grateful that my friends joined because I actually get to hang out with them now.
And the thing is, guys, I don't put any pressure on anybody. I don't call you and say, build, guys. I don't call you and say, trade. I don't do that. And I'm not going to put any pressure on Amanda because she's doing so well trading. And she's trading for free now. So if she just wants to keep it like that, she can. But I have a feeling Amanda's going to build more people. And I have a feeling that more people are going to want to trade with Amanda because I know if I was a new person watching this video and I wanted to take $500 and turn it into 20 grand, all I had to do was call Amanda, email her, and trade with Amanda. And if you trade with Amanda and you see the success she's having and you copy trade with her, then you too can potentially turn $500 into 20 grand. Because you were trading with Johnny yesterday, right?
Oh, I was sending him shots of all. I'm taking photos because I treat him.
You're giving him your trades, right? You're telling him, Johnny, I'm buying this at this point, selling at this point. You're giving him trades. And how much did he make yesterday?
Sold these.
How much did he make yesterday on demo?
$2K.
So one of her guys, Johnny, traded with her yesterday and made $2K on demo yesterday. And Amanda yesterday with real money made $6,000 yesterday. 600 pips she caught.
Johnny would have too, but he didn't listen to me and close his losses.
Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. You got to take your losses. Okay, guys, if you're not willing to take losses, you're going to lose more.
Right.
The losses are protecting you.
Drive down the street and throw your money out the window.
The losses are protecting you from having bigger losses.
Yeah.
You rather have small losses than big losses. The reason why Amanda's doing so well is that she doesn't let one bad trade destroy her account. The max she takes is a 15 pip loss at a 1.00 lot, which is $150. She is not willing to stomach anything more than a $150 loss. I think that's a brilliant strategy. Antoine is the same. He uses stop losses. If you don't have a stop loss, one bad trade, I'll give you an example. The GBPUSD all week has been going down.
Yeah.
If you take a buy and GBPUSD goes down all week and you don't close that loss, you could lose thousands of dollars on that one trade.
Because you're too stubborn to say I made a mistake. Then it messes with your psyche and it's going to take you 2 or 3 days to A, figure out where you went wrong, B, try to get yourself back in or revenge trade your way back into it. It's just like, close that 150, sit back. It only takes 5 minutes to realize where you went wrong. You just analyze where you went wrong, wait for the next set, and go the proper way. And then you might just make 400 back instead of that, 150 loss, which could have been 1,500. I can't stomach that. Like, my pain tolerance is no, I'm so cheap. I want every dollar and every pip. So my stop loss is 15 pips because I try to keep my zones pretty tight. And if it's not within that zone, then I made a mistake. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. But at least it didn't blow my account. I'd rather say to you, because I've said to you, like yesterday I lost $300. I got caught in a reversal thinking it was going down at reverse. But I saw it quick, and I just closed, and I was like, oh, whatever, it's $300.
The cost of doing business. You're going to make
but
it back on the next 2 trades.
Like 10 minutes later.
Exactly. So just close it out. It's better to lose 300 than 3,000. So close it out. You'll make it back, and you're going to have losses. And I think that's one of the reasons why you're doing really well, Amanda, is that you don't allow yourself to take the big loss. Especially now that you've got a 20K account, $150 is not going to kill you.
No.
But $1,000, if you lost 1,000 on one trade, that's 5% of your account. Why would you want that? It hurts. Of course it hurts. Now you got to work so much harder to get it all back, right? So you're definitely doing a good job with your risk management. We've only got a few more minutes, and we've been live for almost an hour. If there's any advice you could give to anybody that wants to learn about this academy, what would it be?
Join our team, because honestly, we have so many people that are leveling up, and it's happening so quickly. And honestly, I think it's just like the perfect time. And so many people in our team are just so passionate about helping everybody learn this. I just think join us, do the studies. It took like 1 weekend to go through the beginner videos. 1 weekend. So what is it? Saturday morning for you right now? If you're doing this morning, you're good. By Monday, you're trading with all of us together. Correct. On demo, naturally. But it doesn't take long to get through the education, and then you just start putting it together. So I think just, first of all, sign up. It's so cheap. It's $250. And you already know that you can get that back before the end of the month.
Bring in 2 people. And the best part is you can make that money back by winning in the trading, by copy trading. You don't even have to think. You just press buy and sell. And you copy guys like Antoine, people like Amanda that are just killing it consistently. And or you bring in 2 people, now you trade for free like Amanda. Not only did Amanda turn 500 into 20 grand in her first month in the business, but now she also trades for free because she invited 2 people. So she's totally set. She never has to worry about paying a monthly bill right now if she doesn't want, right?
Yeah.
And she's making tons of money trading. So she's set. She's already not worrying about paying any monthly. So she gets the academy for free. All of that tools for free, consistent tools, support, education for free. And she's making 20 grand. So now we're going into next week, Amanda. What you going to do next week? What's the account going to be at the end of next week? If it's at 40 grand, we're doing another video next Saturday. Just so you guys know, if Amanda turns 500 bucks at the 40 grand, we're doing another video next Saturday. I say you have a 20 grand week.
This is like, I didn't think I was going to get to 10. So I don't even know. Like last week when we did this, it was like, I'm going to try to get to 10 because I liked this whole double my account. But this week, I'm still not ready to change my lot sizes. I'm not ready to do any of that. So I don't know.
I don't want to put you on the spot. We're not going to do that. You just keep doing what you're doing.
I'm just going to shovel as many pips as I can out of every pair that I see. And that is my goal. I'm not ready to change my lot sizes because I'm still new and I still make mistakes and I don't want them to hurt very much. But I will next week shovel every pip that crosses my plate.
And guys, we have a new nickname for Amanda. Amanda the Pip Farmer. She farms pips.
Ew.
We got Peter the Pip Eater. We got Amanda the Pip Farmer. We got Rick Ross. We're going to come up with more names for everybody. Hey, guys, I want to give a quick shout-out to Shelby, who's here. I want to give a quick shout-out to Ron, who's here. Members of our academy. Shout-out to you guys. Ron's been killing it. I know Shelby's about to kill it. He just had his first member join his team. Shout-out to you, Shelby. Shout-out to you, Ron, man. I want to see you guys kill it. Let's see you guys really go live here soon and really create your own story, guys. And hopefully I'll be able to, do more videos like this with more members within the team that have huge success stories. I know this week Peter's going live again, and I think he's going to do something silly, guys.
He's going to be on to something silly. We saw Peter trade in demo last week because he was switching brokers. And the stuff that he was doing was just like...
I predict Peter's going to have a $250,000 week.
At least. Like, I predict that
$250,000 a week, guys. He started with $5 grand. If he makes $250 grand in a week, that is mind-boggling. The guy was trading on demo last week, and I think he was making like $100 grand a day on demo.
More. One day there was, I thought, $200K in there. So that's why Peter's the pip eater. I'm the pip farmer because I said, my mom always used to say that money doesn't grow on trees, and now I think that's complete bullshit. Because I'm just like picking money off trees. Like I don't even feel like I'm working for it. I just feel like I'm just picking money off trees. So yeah, I'm farming. Kept farming for sure. Like shoveling diamonds.
I want to give a shout out to Morris. Morris is also one of our members. He's here. Shout out to all the guys that are here from the academy. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you guys. We appreciate your support. We've been live for about an hour, so we're gonna have to say goodbye. Okay. The lovely Amanda once again, sharing all of her secrets, sharing all of her success. Amanda, just continued success. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you joined. So excited for your success. I forced her in, guys. I forced her in. I called her one day and said, Amanda, you have no choice. You have to do this. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you got no choice. You have to do this. And then she's like, fine. And she did. And are you happy now?
It was going to be great. I did it to appease you because, like, every day you were like, oh, when are you going to? I was like, oh, when COVID's over, or when this is like, you know, when life's normal, or, you know, and then you just like do it. I'm like, oh, fine, okay.
I guarantee you that Amanda only signed up I guarantee you Amanda figured that she was burning $200.
I did. And
she's like, I'm just going to do this because Rich keeps bothering me.
My credit cards. I don't have bills because I don't like them. I have a 15-year lease on my house. I don't even have to pay rent. I don't like bills. And then he's just like, oh, here, you're going to have a bill you have to pay every month. Like, I don't even ever know what day it is. And I'm supposed to remember when to pay a bill. And then it's just like, I just didn't think that it was. And now you know me now. Now I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. Like, and I still work a normal job. I'm trying to get out of it because this is all I want to do. I haven't opened my investment account. I know, like, Justin, I know that I'm up so huge on one of my stocks, but do you think I care? I don't. Because it's still going to be there when I have $1 million to park in there in a few months.
Hey, guys, shout out to some of our new guys, Jay and Troy. They're here today, guys.
Hey, guys.
Shout out to you guys, man. I'm excited to work with you guys. Let's have a great week. And everybody, we're going to have a big day today that's part of the Academy. Lots of training, a lot of events, so you guys can tap into that. Or just focus on getting the Academy education done, guys. Yeah. Get it done, get it done, get it done, get it done. And then as of Sunday, we're back in demo and we're trading. Some of you guys will be live, and let's just kill it. Oh, by the way, we're going to have a trading competition. I want to announce.
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited.
Okay, so it was something I brought up, and I was like, we need a trading competition. And I talked to Nafeez about it. He's like, great idea. We had a meeting yesterday with all the top guys in the company, and I said, we need a trading competition. I want a trading competition. I want to see my own guys compete, and I want to see who's the best even on my team. Because I want to see Peter go at it against Amanda, against Ron. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just going to throw it out there, but I'm going to put in a solid effort.
But I want to see it. I want to see the competition. I think it'll be fun, right? So this is what's going to happen. Anyone that's new, you have to learn the Academy education first to qualify for the competition. And then there's going to be a demo competition. So all the new guys, after you've learned, we're going to see who's the best trader in demo. And then the best trader in demo is going to get a prize. And the winner is going to get a chance to come on to Rich TV Live. This is for the whole company. Under Nafeez, over 1,000 members. Anyone. They don't even have to be on my team. I'm going to do this for the whole everyone. So if you're part of Antoine's team, if you're part of Nafeez's team, if you're part of Rebecca's team, Nelly's team, Omar's team, you're going to be a part of this. I will bring you on Rich TV Live, interview you, put your link in the description of the video, help you build your business, and get a chance to tell your story. And then that's going to be for the new people. And then for the traders that are live, we're going to have a competition for live traders like yourself, like Peter, like everyone else that's trading with live money. Antoine, you could be competing against Antoine. That would be pretty crazy.
I want to compete against Antoine.
Oh, it would be awesome, though. It would be fun, right? It'll be good competition, right? You'll be competing against me, right? We all compete, right? Anyone with a live account can compete. The people that have, the person that has the best results with a live account is going to get a chance to get an award and get a chance to come on to Rich TV Live, put their link in the video, and tell their story and get lots of recognition. I think it's awesome. What do you think about that?
Not only that, but for the new traders, the ones that are trading in demo, I believe that you told me they're going to get a prize, which likely will be a cash prize.
Correct.
I don't know if I was allowed to sneak that out. Which means if you're trading in demo, you get the prize. You're going to get a cash prize to put in your live account. So you're actually going to like win money to put in your real account, and I'll have you know you don't need very much money in a live account. Because that's true.
Look at this. Mohammed saying, I will join. Let's go. Send the link. Just like that. People want to join, guys. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Amanda, keep up the great work. Have a huge week. And if you kill it, which I know you will, maybe we'll do it again next week.
Imagine.
Imagine what your count could be at next week. So guys, real quickly, I was so tired on Thursday, so I crashed. And then I messaged Amanda, and I'm like, she was at 14K. I'm like, hey, just finish with 15K. It would be a good finish to the week. You know, it'd be pretty awesome to turn 5 grand to 15. She messaged, I wake up in the morning. First thing I do is check. I'm like, I wonder what Amanda finished with. This is the first thing I wake up thinking, right? I'm like, I wonder what Amanda finished with. I look at my message. I see, oh, I'm at 17 grand. I'm at 18 grand. I'm at 19 grand. I think I'm going to finish. And then one more text. Oh, by the way, I'm at 20 grand. Who does that? You're just making thousands of dollars. Like it's just picking the pip farmer, just farming pips out of the sky.
It's just like, it was at 19 something, and I was like, okay, because I have you and Antoine in my head going, don't overtrade. But it's so close to the finish line, and I'm like, who stops the relay before the finish line? Like 500 meters before the finish line? Why would you stop that? So it's like, I got to cross this line. Like, I just knew if I didn't go to sleep, if I went to sleep, that all weekend I would have just been haunting myself. Like, I was so close to that finish line, I quit. So I just took my computer out of sleep, and then all hell broke loose. And then I was like, bam, done. Good night.
You are a machine, Amanda. Keep killing it, girl. Keep pushing. I know I don't even have to tell you that. You're just very motivated to just crush your goals. So you guys can see the excitement. It's real. 40X is extremely good. And it's only been 8 days. So imagine with another 5 trading days. Imagine after 13 days what's possible. I saw what Peter did after 12. You're into 8 days.
We only had one big day yesterday. It was a pretty slow week. So if next week isn't a slow week, it might be kind of nice.
Yeah.
But honestly, I have to say though, I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you. Like, I will be forever grateful to you, forever and ever. And I just hope you know that. I'm so grateful. But I just don't want to be anywhere else. And Justin, come join us because I miss you and you're going to slaughter this and we want to help you. And everybody else that, like, in our team that came to watch us, like, Saturday morning, thanks so much for that support. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. This is your boy, Rich, from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We bring you winners. We bring you tools. We bring you academies. We bring you entertainment. And we bring it to you first. Not second, not third, and not 55th, but we bring it to you first. It's true. It's your boy, Rich, from Rich TV Live with Amanda from Bali, and we out. Peace.
That was an hour for real? That was